Cause it gets cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. Yo, what is up, guys? We got my boy Kirk Cousins, the Minnesota Vikings. And hey, shout out to the Vikings for beating the Seahawks. That's a very tough team. Now, to be honest, in my personal opinion, I think the Vikings are a very underrated team. It's barely week 3, moving on to week 4, of course. A lot of teams get hate within the first couple weeks if they lose, especially good teams. So I think teams like the Chiefs, the Steelers, I think they're going to bounce back in a few weeks. However, right now, it's not looking necessarily the best, but it's just week 3. We got 17 weeks, a lot of football to play. Nonetheless, so let's get right into this one. Now, look, the Vikings, they got Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, and my boy Adam Thielen. Very good receiving core. And speaking of Justin Jefferson, hitting him right here. Now, honestly, using the Vikings, I felt complete as well. One team that I felt like, wow, this is a very good team is the Rams. Like, oh my goodness, Stafford's arm is just unbelievable, and just straight up bullets are definitely thrown with the Rams. But however, with the Vikings, I felt like they were complete too. On their defense, Anthony Barr, you got Eric Kendricks, a very solid defense to say the least. Danielle Hunter, who else do they got? I forgot. Okay, Harrison Smith. Yeah, their teams is looking pretty solid. And right here, J.J. Watt coming in with the sack. So this is a very long gameplay, so you guys should stay tuned for this one. And as you guys can see, it's a defensive game so far right here on the first quarter. Dang, excuse me, on the first quarter. And right here, look at this, man. What is my receiver doing? Oh my goodness, man. That's just the reason why I feel like sometimes Madden and EA in general, they need to fix some stuff like that. Like, why didn't my receiver react to the ball? Very unfortunate. Ended up being an interception. And look at this play right here. I think that's Isabella. Shout out to the Cardinals as well. They're 3-0. And man, I mean, the Cardinals, this is a good gameplay. That's why I felt like this one right here was something I would love to bring. But shout out to the Cardinals. Shout out to the Raiders. Apparently, they're 3-0 as well. And who else is 3-0? Man, the Rams, of course. There's some other teams, if I forgot them. The Broncos, I know too. I think I named them all. I'm not too sure. Right here, though, James Conner gets an inside run and ends up getting stopped. Let's get it. Defense is standing tough. So my opponent ends up kicking the field goal right here. Wait, no. This is definitely not that possession. Never mind. 4th and 2. Ends up running it right here with the fullback. However, it's the tight end, Williams. And shout out to my opponent, though, too, for giving me a good matchup. As you guys can see, this is longer than a lot of other videos that I usually drop. So if you guys are enjoying it up to this point, really appreciate it. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new, subscribe again because, hey, I enjoy bringing content. And right here, Kyler Murray, look at his wide receiver open right there. Ends up taking the sack outside. My opponent ends up kicking the field goal, though, right here. Ends up going on the formation. And wait just a minute. It's a fake. Don't disrespect me like that. Oh my goodness. The last time I got a fake on me, it didn't end so well. And right there, we end up getting the stop. However, though, we get the ball back, of course. Kirk Cousins snaps it. 180 said, hut. Look at my boy right here. RB wide open. 17. Man, what's his name? I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Viking fans, look. He was balling out, though. 17 was definitely making plays. However, my main attention was definitely towards Dalvin Cook or Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen. Those are my main targets. And right here, hitting 17 once again. I feel so bad, Viking fans. Don't leave no hate on me. Don't judge me. I remember I was playing with him and he was doing good, but I just completely forgot his name. I know he's on the screen, but the way I edit videos, it's so small, so I can't really see it. And right there, Kirk Cousins ends up getting a decent run. And Kirk Cousins has some decent wheels, so hey, we're out here trying to make as much as we can happen right here. No timeouts. 18 seconds left. Kirk Cousins, there's just nothing there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't want to force it. We throw the ball away. So unlike my opponent, we actually end up kicking a field goal. Let's see if we can get that field goal in. And it is up. And it's good. And speaking of field goals and speaking of kickers, Justin Tucker, man, oh man, I think I mentioned him in my previous video, but oh my goodness, Justin Tucker, 66 yards, that's just unbelievable, record breaking as well. I don't think there's ever going to be a kicker that's going to break that. Now, maybe, I just don't know. I don't see it happening. However, the end of the first half, the play is up. Kyler Murray throws it up. It's intercepted. And wait, we have an opportunity to take it to the house right here. Could we take it all the way, kind of like a kickoff return? And no, we end up getting stopped. So just like that, it's a low scoring game, but the video is very long, so clearly it tells you that it's a defensive matchup headed into the end of the first quarter, or first half, should I say. Kyler Murray. Now the thing you got to watch out for Kyler Murray players, or just in general with Kyler Murray, he could extend the play. So even though the play is dead, it's extendable. And right there, Harrison Smith, shout out to another solid player on the Vikings, getting a contract extension as well. Harrison Smith, nothing but an OG, a veteran, and he's been in the league for quite some time. So, hey, I feel like with the Vikings, it's just a matter of the playoffs. And right here, Kirk Cousins, look at this dot right here, connecting with my wide receiver. And I'm going to say something right now, Viking fans. Like I said, they're underrated. And the only thing that's really holding them back is just the playoffs. They got to execute in the playoffs, and that's all it is. In hitting Adam Thielen, I want to see him do the dance, but he is not doing it this time. I wanted to see the dance happen. It didn't happen though. It's all good though. We're up by 10, and check out right here. He ended up dropping the pass. He heard the footsteps. That's all you got to know. Kyler Murray snaps it once again, and right here, Kyler Murray throws it up to DeAndre Hopkins. And Hopkins, once again, see, look, plays like that, I think Hopkins would have caught that in real life. However, though, it doesn't matter. My opponent ends up throwing it up to AJ Green and Harrison Smith. Don't give up, don't give up. And we end up getting the stop at the 4-yard line. So defense, we got to come in clutch right here. First and goal. My opponent does a no-huddle offense. We got to get a stop right here. And ooh, we end up missing the tackle. However, my defensive linemen and linebackers right there, and Anthony Barr making the tackles. However, those second and goal could have been more easier. Another fullback tight end handoff, Williams once again. And my opponent, I think he felt a type of way because he ends up going for the 2-point conversion. And you don't really go for 2-point conversions unless you feel like it's a necessary need to. And right there was no need to. He ends up missing it though. So shout out to the Vikings defense for stopping them there on that, especially with the Cardinals. With as much as talent they have, he ends up doing a play like that at the 2-point. Like, come on, man. Be more serious. And we're getting more serious right here. Check out this play right here by Kirk Cousins. Another good throw to Dalvin Cook. Let's get it. Shout out to the Vikings once again, man. I'm extremely excited for a lot of teams. Even if my Dolphins don't turn it up a notch this year, hey, I'm still a fan of other teams, so it is what it is, though. And check out Justin Jefferson. You cannot play cover 2. See, this is the thing with me, guys, and I want you guys to have a clarity on this. I don't run a lot of these gimmick plays or cheese plays, these little YouTube one-on-one videos. What I do is I look at the defenses, I look at the coverage, I look if it's zone, man. You could tell straight up, and I just know how to user it. I just know how to make plays out of those plays, if that makes any sense. I'm not trying to sound like I know everything, but sometimes when it comes to defense or offense, you just gotta play football. I don't play those cheese plays. I played against him before. It's just not football at all. And right here, Vigil getting an interception. Kyler Murray had nothing open right there. But yeah, so my #1 advice to anybody that watches these videos and wants to get good at Madden 2, or have some sort of speculation on how to get the ball going downfield, you don't necessarily have to do like YouTube videos to do good, if that makes any sense. You just have to understand the game of football. Like, hey, it is what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I think that's for a whole nother video, but that's just something that I always wanted to clear out. And right here, Kyler Murray at this point, yes, it's pretty much over, and Murray throws it up and ends up getting intercepted again. So hey, shout out to my opponent for not quitting. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hey, a lot of football to be played upcoming week, so if your team's not doing necessarily the best, hey, it's too early to tell. Around week 9 is when we start to say, whoa, we gotta start picking it up. But hey, Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook right there getting the W against the Arizona Cardinals. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kyler Murray upset. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out and have a good one.